Hey everybody, and welcome to Tales from the Clinic. This is a new podcast hosted by Dr. Molly O'Banion and myself, Ashley, just a regular gal. The premise of this podcast is all things pets and veterinary medicine. Dr. Molly is here to do that part. I am here to make sure she's using words us regular people can understand. Each episode we will dive into different aspects of veterinary medicine, interesting cases seen at the clinic, and just general advice on pet ownership in hopes of educating and giving a glimpse into our world. So, let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I've got a question for you, Molly.
Oh no.
I want to get a dog. A dog sounds fun. And I bet it'd be just a fun little tag-along guy, right? Or girl. But, I mean, I have cats. Can't be any harder, right? Same thing. You feed it. It loves you.
Are we going on a cat ranch also, or are we just talking about dogs?
I think we should focus on dogs. Because I do actually think cats are generally easier. They're kind of complicated, but I feel like there's a lot to consider with dogs. Like, a lot to consider.
Like how a dog is not a cat.
There you go, people. Rule number one.
A dog is not a cat. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so you know how there's like dog people and then there's like cat people?
100%.
100%. And like, yes, you can have dogs and cats, but you're a dog person or you're a cat person.
I am a cat person.
I thought you were becoming a dog person.
I still nap 50 to 60% of my day if I can.
I still nap, period. See, and I'm a dog person.
100%.
100. And that's not just because I like to sneeze around cats. I like being relied on, and cats are too independent.
Yeah, I like, if I'm like, hey, Sunday, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, the cats are about that.
Yeah.
Dogs
Dogs?
not about that.
No, Ladybug, hey, Mom, can't we go outside? I know it's 99 degrees, but like, what if it's just like a short 20 minutes in the sun?
Hey, Mom, I don't care that it's 99 degrees. Let's run around in circles for an hour. But you also have to run with me.
Hey, Mom, I know you're tired, but let me stand on your chest and stare into your face and lick your nose if you don't give me attention.
At 3 o'clock the other morning, the Chihuahua sat on my face.
Oh, perfect.
She thought that was a great bed.
Pika, she's good people. I like her.
I also enjoyed the time with her, but like right on my face.
Like 3 a.m.?
Let's get over a little bit.
Yeah, y'all have a king bed, right?
Yes. She's a Chihuahua.
And she's like a tiny Chihuahua.
Like 6 pounds. You go sit on Dad's face.
Yeah.
But cats do that too. They sit on your face in the middle of the night.
Sometimes. My cats like to give me a little like earmuff hat. It's not bad. Gets a little toasty, but
Earmuff hat.
an earmuff hat.
That's crazy.
Okay, so why am I asking this question? Because let's talk about how I can get a dog, where I can get a dog, what I need to think about when getting a dog, because before Ladybug, back in college, my friend's dog had puppies, and I said, sure, I'll take one. Molly, do you know what kind of dog that was?
Something bad.
It was Dusty, that was his name, Dusty, the Australian cattle dog.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Long story short, we don't have to go into detail about him, but I think I had him for about 2 to 3 months. One, the owner of the house I was renting from did not allow pets, and the place I was moving to did not allow pets, and I couldn't exactly hide a cattle dog. And cattle dogs are what you consider a working breed. And for someone who is a cat person, I do not need working breed dogs.
For a college student living in an apartment, you don't need a working dog.
And I wasn't very responsible at the time. I didn't have a schedule. I didn't have cats at this time either. So like I was in and out of the house whenever I wanted.
Yeah.
And part of the reason I got a dog, which I think is a big one I want to point out, especially for younger people, do not get a dog, a cat, any kind of pet if you are wanting that said animal to help you become a disciplined adult. So you should be a disciplined adult with a schedule, with a routine,
before you add a pet into the mix. Otherwise, you are not doing the darndest for that animal.
The darndest.
The darndest.
Yeah, I mean, lifestyle is great. Lifestyle can guide you. Your housing can guide you. But also, like, and this sounds really bad, and please don't crucify me, but your age.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a young child and you have, 20s.
They're children to us at this point.
I no longer feel like a child. If you're in your 20s and you have energy and you want to go work out and you want to go hiking and you want to go run around a park, sorry, but you're not going to get like a wiener dog to go hiking with you all the time. That's where your cattle dog, your shepherd, your lab, your all of those kind of fit in. If you're an older person living in a retirement home, you should not get a Malanois or a husky.
Yeah.
You need a wiener dog.
Yeah.
Or a Chihuahua. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with like big and little. Like you have little dogs that are energetic and want to go running.
Yeah.
You have bigger dogs that are lazy and want to sleep around.
Yeah.
The size of the dog doesn't matter, but the breed does. And I know that we had this whole argument at the ER the other day about being breedist. I know, because like there was a boxer that was sick and I was like, it has cancer. And the ultrasonographer was like, you don't know that. And then he put the ultrasound probe on the abdomen. He was like, it has cancer. I was like, I know. So this is me being not breedist against the size, but against the breed of dog. Because a Chihuahua and a wiener dog are very different than a German Shepherd and a cattle dog.
Yeah. That's another thing to consider is the more purebred versus mutts. Oh, I think boxers are just the most adorable things in the world. Let me get one. Well, you're looking financially down the line at the BOAS, brachiocephalic issues. You're looking at cancer, almost 100%.
Yes.
And
people love purebreds, but purebreds bring purebred problems.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you get a purebred boxer, I can tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I can give you a list of 5 issues that you're probably going to encounter sometime during that dog's lifespan. Whereas if you get a mutt that looks like a boxer, you may not have any of those problems.
Yeah.
And the mutt doesn't know that it's not a boxer. You can call him a boxer.
Yeah.
Be proud.
We'll be proud.
Oh, this is leading me towards the doodle talk, and I don't want to have the doodle talk.
Well, I was going to say, we don't have to specifically go into the doodle talk, but general grooming. Ladybug is a wired short hair. Fantastic. We bathe her. It sheds, but we bathe her every couple months.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. Shedding is also something that people don't realize, though.
Yeah.
Like Garrett wanted that corgi, the cowboy corgi, and we got the cowboy corgi, and he was like, oh my gosh, there's white hair everywhere. And I was like, well, yes, it's a corgi. It's a corgi Aussie mix. What do you think? And he was like, I didn't know. That's one of those basic Googleable things.
Yeah.
Or you can email us and we'll tell you.
That's true. I'm going to plug it early. drmollydvm@gmail.com.
Yeah. We'll tell you all about the hair. We'll tell you all about the things to expect. We'll tell you about anything. I don't care. I would rather you be educated so that that dog doesn't end up at a shelter looking for a new home because you can't fit it into your life.
Yeah.
Than you buying something that already fits into your life and you all have a happy life together.
Yeah.
For the entirety of that pet's life.
Yeah.
There's a saying that's in our bunch of our like sympathy cards that just gets me every time. And every time I think about it, I start like crying on the inside, and it's really pitiful, but I'm going to share it with you. To us, a dog is a piece of our life. To a dog, we are their whole life.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Because our lifespan is 70 to 80 years old, their lifespan is like 10.
Yeah.
So think about, like, from their perspective, and I know this is personifying animals, but I believe they have, individualities and souls. To their perspective, their whole life is their family, which is us.
Yeah.
They don't really have that much time to rebuild, fresh starts, new chances like we do. We can create 5 versions of ourselves in a lifetime.
Yeah. That's it? 5?
Okay, now calm down. I think we as a society need to do better at being mindful of the dog's perspective and the dog's point of view, And responsible ownership is a big part of that. And that starts at your choice of a puppy or a dog at the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow, we got deep.
We got deep.
I didn't cry.
Of
I
course
didn't.
not.
Of course not. I don't cry.
You're too tired for that.
I just cry on the inside.
Last point on this is once you do get a dog, having the discipline to train a dog. Dogs don't come trained. Dogs don't come potty trained. People always say small dogs, because they're small, if they bark and bite, it's not as bad because they're small. You can still train them not to bark every time the doorbell rings. You can still train them not to bite people's ankles unless they're ornery. They might be. I'm thinking of one dog. Dobby.
No, but like that's also another thing. Like, okay, here we go. I'm breedist. Different breeds are prone to different disciplinary behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Your Shih Tzu is way more likely, or your Yorkies, man, is way more likely to pee in your house and bark at the door, and they don't really bite. But Chihuahuas bite.
Yeah.
Your German Shepherd is probably not going to have potty issues unless it's sick.
Yeah.
Like it's probably going to go outside, and that's going to be pretty easy. You do it once, and it's like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
But it might have territorial issues where if you're walking it through a park, it's going to snap at whoever walks past you because it's protecting you from its point of view. It may have territorial issues against your car. It may have territorial issues in your house where all of a sudden one day the other dog that has lived in the house for 5 years is a predator.
Yeah.
Like they have, like, different breeds have different mindsets, and you need to expect what training you are going to need to focus on and how much focus it's going to take.
Yeah.
Because some learn faster than others.
Yeah.
Shih Tzus, I love them. They're my favorite. They'll stare at you like a deer in headlights until you give up. And they will win. And then they'll do whatever it is again.
So, getting a dog. So now you have an idea of things to Google, what to consider about yourself, about dog breeds, about the environment, blah, blah, blah. So now let's talk about the resources available for me to get said dog. Now, we've got 3 different ones. First off, you can buy a dog. These are usually associated with pure breeds, and it is expensive.
Some of them more so than others.
Some of them more so than others, but they are expensive. Then you have adoption, whether from a shelter or from rescues.
Some rescues can also be expensive.
Some rescues can be expensive. I did some research. Yes, you're looking at a little bit more money, but it's definitely less than buying purebred.
Yeah.
And then lastly, which we're going to talk more on at the end, but your free option. Free. Emphasis on free.
Bold, italic, underline.
Picking up a stray. Now, we're not going to start there. Let's start with purebreds. This is just a quick little snippet because we kind of already talked about it all. Health issues related to purebreds, something you always have to consider. Registered breeders versus backyard breeders.
Mm-hmm. Do you even care if your dog is registered?
I don't. Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go show Teensy-Weency, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then there's also levels to backyard breeders.
Yes.
There's very, very sketchy, don't know what they're doing. And then we have some that have been doing it for a while, and they're credible. I feel like they have a very active social media where you can really follow their story.
Yeah. And they're not showing their lines, but they are trying to do right by their lines.
Yeah.
And they're taking care of the puppies, and they're not overbreeding the mothers, and they're mindful of the dog's conditions.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Don't go on Craigslist, Walmart parking lot. We've seen clients come in where they get one from the Walmart parking lot, and then a day or two later they come to us, and the puppy's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that bothers me, when you go out and you buy a $10,000 Frenchie puppy, and then you come to me for puppy shots and you say, I can't afford my rabies vaccine. That's $25.
Yep.
I have an internal problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's one of those things to weigh where a lot of times those ones that you're willing to pay more for sometimes have shorter lifespans. And I'm not saying you get a pet for like the best bang of your buck, but
Dude, Great Danes.
yeah.
Great Danes, their average lifespan is like 8 to 9 years.
Yeah.
It's so sad. So sad. Whereas your average Chihuahua, Pika's going to last forever. She's going to be 21 and she's still going to be.
I'm excited. Okay, so let's talk about what we're the biggest supporters of, adoption. Like we said, there's 2 different categories you can adopt from. There's animal shelters and there's rescues. Both come with a price. I don't know so I know there's requirements to adopt, and they do a lot of vetting with the SPCA. With the crisis we're in, do you know if they've laxed on some of that?
Every shelter is different.
Every shelter is different.
Every shelter is different, and if they're a private owned versus a government owned versus whatever, like it's there's no way to make a general statement.
Gotcha. Okay. I did look up the pricing for Harris County SPCA.
Mm-hmm.
Puppies and purebreds are about $195 adoption fee. Small breed adult dogs is $95. Large breed adult dogs is $55. Senior dogs, which is considered 6 to 8 plus years, is a $25 to $45 adoption fee.
That's so sad.
I know.
That's so sad.
I know.
Well, and your private rescues are going to be more expensive than that because they're not government backed.
Yeah, and I looked up a couple of rescues that we work with, and theirs is like one of the kiddos was like $450 adoption fee.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that covers if the dog comes in and it needs to get spayed and have a dental done, a lot of times it's helping to cover like those first costs, like getting the spay and dental done, getting vaccines and heartworm testing, kind of your like basic stuff. I think it does range though if we come in and it's like they needed like bladder stone removal, or they needed to have an eye taken out for one reason or another. I think that's where it does vary. But $450, it's coming from a rescue, and the rescues, at least the ones that we work with, they do everything for that animal. Shelters, I wouldn't say it's a lower standard of care.
So what happens a lot behind the scenes that people don't see is a rescue will take in a pet. The pet has a chronic medical issue, or maybe the pet is found in really, really poor condition. They post out to a lot of the rescues and they'll say this is on stray hold after 72 hours. If nobody claims it as their personal property, meaning the owners don't find it, then they will euthanize. The rescues then say, does this fit my company that I'm running? Like, Yorkie Rescue only takes in dogs that are less than 17 pounds and preferably Yorkies. Yeah. Right. So like, does this fit my bubble?
Yeah.
If it fits their bubble, is this a thing that I want to take on? Like, you have broken bones, you have chronic heart disease, you have like really ancient kids that can't see, can't hear, are really in poor condition. You have puppies with just a little bit, like maybe there's just a wound that the shelter doesn't want to manage.
Yeah.
They determine if it fits their bubble. Do they want to take on that medical issue? Do they have space for that pet? And is it something that they feel like they can financially afford?
Yeah.
They do private fundraising. They do whatever. Sometimes those pets then go up for adoption after whatever is fixed. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just live in the rescue under foster care for the rest of their life because they're deemed not adoptable, but they've saved them from being euthanized at the pound because the pounds take in so many and they're limited on space.
Yeah.
So the pounds won't take on the heavy medical cases. They only take on the most adoptable candidates.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
but
a lot of the times they'll post them out to rescues, and rescues will pull them before.
Yeah,
a lot of the times. Not all the times.
Yeah,
but there's just so many that we can't keep up. Only down here though, in the northern part of the country, their shelters are empty.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the bears.
You're blaming the bears?
No, but seriously, in the northern parts of the country, like in Washington and Colorado, they don't have stray issues. Their shelters are like, people are trying to adopt dogs and they can't find them.
Interesting.
Yes.
Because we work with a lot of rescues that are flying dogs
They're literally filling up empty school buses full of kennels and kenneling school buses full of stray pets to Colorado.
Yeah. And Seattle is another place one of our rescues goes to a lot.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
That's crazy. I think the strays can't survive the winters.
Right. You've said that before.
And the bears.
And the bears. And the mooses.
Mooses.
Mooses. I looked it up.
Huh.
So if you do decide to adopt from rescues, they usually do vetting. As receptionist, I'll get calls sometimes about, hey, this dog has owned a dog that's come to your clinic. Can you run me through? Do they keep up with vaccines? Keep up with heartworm and flea preventatives? How often do they come in? Things like that, to see if you are truly taking care of your own pet, if they will put one of their pets from the program into your care. Seniors and handy-abled pups need love too. Our sweet gray hair ladies who are like, I'm just chilling at home. Oh yeah, I'll take on ancient floof.
I love a good ancient floof. They're just so sweet, and they've been through absolute just and they're so like, they appreciate you.
Yeah, they're ready to be loved.
Yes, they love you back. Sometimes it takes a minute to get in underneath their walls that they've built, but
yeah,
that's okay.
One of the rescues that we work with really closely is Yorkie Rescue Houston. Their information will be in the description. They're fantastic. The owner, Bobby Bell, wonderful woman. She's a huge advocate for pet care. She's the one that, I was talking to her yesterday, so she's the one that pops to mind, but we'll put together a list of a few other rescues that we know.
That we work with regularly.
And
just dog ones. We have cat ones, which we'll have to do.
Yeah, we'll do a cat version.
Cats are harder to rehome.
And then also the last thing that I would say about rescues is nice is that they, like we said before, they do have a little bit more knowledge about previous history. So if we've been abused or attacked, or if we're food aggressive, they usually tell you if we're good with children and good with other pets, which is important to a lot of people, especially with young kids.
Yeah, the rescues tend to know more about that too, because they're in their care for longer, because they usually have like the medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the rescues, if they see those behavioral issues, they'll address them, versus like a shelter.
Yeah.
They don't have the capacity to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you get from a private rescue, they'll have more information on whether the dog's going to fit your household.
Yeah.
Cats, kids, chickens.
It's like chickens.
Sure, chickens.
Okay, so real quick, as fast as we can, we've got the last thing, which we said in the beginning, your free option. Free. Picking up a stray off the side of the road. One, especially here in Texas, you need to be prepared to take full responsibility for that dog.
Yeah.
Most rescues aren't able to just take it from you. Most shelters are going to tell you to, like you said in a different one, it's more likely to do better if you just release it back to the street. So more likely, if you pick up a stray, that is your dog now.
Well, and if you take it, like, people think that they're doing the right thing by picking up a stray and taking it to a veterinary clinic. They're literally going to ask you, are you ready to take on this financial burden?
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Yeah, vet clinics, like, we're not, if we took on the financial burden of every single stray that walked through our door, we'd be broke.
Yeah. And things you have to consider when you pick up that free dog, you go to the vet. Obviously, you don't know vaccine status, so you're looking at doing a full annual. Is it spay or neutered? If it's not,
diagnostics, heartworm tests, fecal tests. Do you want to bring hookworms into your house so your kids can get them?
Is it a skin infection, or is it mange, which is going to take months to treat?
Ringworm.
Yeah. Do you go into spay and turns out it's pregnant, and then you have to abort pregnancy?
Oh, can you mentally handle that burden?
Yeah.
Can you birth a litter of 7 puppies and keep them in your house and find homes for them? Just
kind of be aware that the free dog on the side of the road, no matter how cute it is kind of a trap. If you're ready, you're ready.
It might be a trap, but also sometimes, just like the rescues, they make the best because they're appreciative. Like Pika.
100%.
Pika 100% was a trap.
Pika was a gas station dog.
She was a gas station chihuahua.
And she looked so pathetic and cute.
She was a Mexican hairless. She was real rough. People judged me real hard. But now she is beautiful.
She is.
And absolutely spoiled rotten.
She's a princess.
And
I
I
love
love
her
her.
so much.
We all love her, and nobody actually knows why.
So, but yeah, so there you go. I've considered if I'm going to get a dog or not now.
You have one.
I already have one.
Just kidding.
I have mentioned maybe getting her a friend.
It might take some of the burden off you.
That's what Brian has said.
Yes. She'll be too busy bothering other bub that she won't have time to be up your butt.
Perfect. If you have further questions, check the description down below. Send us an email, drmollydvm@gmail.com. Find us on the social medias, Facebook and Instagram. And we hope you enjoy your new dog.
It's a trap. Make good incisions.
Thank you for joining us on Tales from the Clinic. Again, we are your hosts, Dr. Molly and regular Ashley. For more insider scoops into the vet med life and pet ownership, hit that subscribe button for updates on new episodes, and of course, share our channel to spread the word. Check the podcast notes below to see how you can get in contact with us. You can find all of Dr. Molly's affordable pet healthcare clinics on social media as well. Thanks again, and talk soon!